Okay.
All right. I'll be cross-examining Jamie today for family separation. And my first question was, when I watched your video, you said it was inhumane to keep these children in cages separated from their families, but it was part of Trump's zero tolerance policy due to the high human trafficking of children during the time. Do you think it's still an awful reasoning to keep these children separated from their families, even though there was a clear, I guess, ethical reasoning of on separating the families from their children?
Because you're asking because there was like
There was a reason to it.
for like the trafficking and stuff.
No, there was a reason to separate these kids, to put these
Oh,
kids in cages away from their parents because of human trafficking. Do you
no,
think there's still a reason for it, or do you still think it's inhumane?
I still think it's inhumane. I don't think there's like any reason that can like um make what is happening and what has been happening some sort of like good thing, or not good thing, but we're doing it this because of this. And even now there's still it's still happening, and they're still saying, oh, we're keeping them in cages because of this reason, because we don't want them or because they broke a law, or because we don't want them to be in trafficking. But it's also there's a lot of trafficking going on either way. So there's just a lot of I don't think so. So no.
So I watched your video and you said, well, maybe I didn't catch it or something, but I didn't see a clear solution to stop this, like to stop family separation. Maybe you could answer this now. What's like a solution, or maybe what we can do to stop family separation?
I would say a solution is basically to bring awareness to the problem, which I know we have been doing and people have been doing for many of years now. And obviously it's not working, but I think the more that it's being pushed and talked about, and it's put in the media, and it makes people uncomfortable, and it makes people realize like, oh, like something needs to be done about it. So like a lot of, with the last election, a lot of Biden's like topics that he brought up was the issue, but then now he's put in office and not much has been done about it. So it's kind of like you can't just say you're going to do something about it and then not do something. Like something actually needs to be done. And I think that people just need to keep pushing and talking about it, because it just brings people, it makes people uncomfortable. The whole thing makes people uncomfortable, but then to bring it up to like politicians and people, they bring it up, but then they actually need to realize that they have to do something about it. So us being able to use our voices to make laws, just anything, we have the voice to say when something is wrong, and to make our politicians realize like something needs to be done about this.
Like, I guess that kind of answer that question, but maybe like what should we do to stop, like actually stop this? Because bringing awareness can't fully stop family separation or cages or anything. But I also saw that you said that these people who are trying to immigrate here are leaving their country due to, I guess, poverty and just danger, awful government corruption, and just what can we do to help them? Because they're trying to come to the United States, I guess, and it's just a policy that we can't let them, come over free or like just roam the U.S. Like, it's illegal, so there's not much we can do. But what can the U.S. possibly do to help these other countries so we could possibly stop family separation?
I think we could have a much simpler way, an easier way to help these families out. And I also don't think like the way that they keep these people along the borders is right at all. Like why not? Why are they being put in like cages as if they're like okay, they broke the law, they came here legally, but is that really how we're treating people who are coming here to be a part of this country? I just think that this country has needed and still needs a much simpler way to allow access to the many countries that try and come over to our country in order to get freedom because their countries don't offer it to them. And it's sad how they come here because we express that we give that to people, and that's what we were like built off of basically.
Yeah.
And we don't do that. And there just needs to be some sort of easier way, a better treatment of the people that do try to come here. And it's sad that nothing has been done. And even though all of this is still happening, people are still trying to come over here, which just proves like they just really don't want to be in their countries anymore. It's just not safe for them. It's not safe for their families. So even though coming here may not even be the safest option, it's much safer than being at home.
All right. Thank you. That was all my questions.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.